Okay, let's see if this works. Probably won't, but we can but try. Left some breadcrumbs on there for earlier. Now, what do we need? We need that. One onion. The sausages I cooked earlier. We need olive oil. So let's get that heating. We need a little garlic. And I can find where I put the garlic. We need a decent kitchen knife. Now let's do the onion first. Let's not use that onion. I think it's seen better days. Let's try this one. Now it's looking a lot better. Makes a mess, but I don't want to poison myself while I make this. So, peel off the onion. In fact, since this is just for me, I think I'll only use half the onion. They always go anywhere but everywhere you want them to. That's the onion chopped. I think I need another clove of garlic here because this one is smaller than I thought when I picked it up. But let's see how I can get the flipping thing to peel. One of my great hates of cooking is peeling garlic, but I like using it in food. So that's one of the reasons why I tend to buy it in the jars ready chopped. Saves me going through the hassle. That's better, I think. No, not quite. That's got it. Just chop that. I like to just chop the garlic because I don't really mind too much if I end up with some fairly big pieces in the final dish. Others do, yeah, 'cause I'm trying to get away. Others do prefer to actually crush it. We've got some sausages. I've actually basically cooked these yesterday. I'm just going to put them in here to brown them up a bit, because these were done in the steamer and they taste fine and they cook fine, but they've got a slightly pale look about them that is not perfect. Let's just move the eggs out of the way and find a bit of kitchen film, because I don't want to use the whole onion. The rest of the onion will do fine for something else tomorrow, or even the next day. Now what we do is we put the sausage, the onion and the garlic into the frying pan. And then we find I'm choosing on this one because I'm using some vegetables that are in a ready prepared state. So we just throw a few of them in. Keep it all stirring around a bit. Then what we have to do is find a fork, because stage the next is to beat an egg in something. I've never been very good at cracking eggs. And I do have a bad habit of ending up with a bit of eggshell in the broken egg. But that isn't important. Let's whisk it up until it turns into a nice even yellow. Keep this all frying up a bit nicely. I want the sausages to brown a little. I salt and pepper. One at a time helps. Grate in a bit of salt. a bit of pepper, and let's have some mixed herbs. Let's whisk them all up together. Don't let the heat get too high. I'm still not fully accustomed to cooking on an electric hob. I do guess a lot better. But currently I've got electric, and so be it. That is what I cook with. I store food waste in a sealed bag, or semi-sealed bag, because it saves me having to go downstairs every 5 minutes to get rid of the food waste. Now, pan is looking good, which means get it nicely spread out. And then what we do is pour in the egg. Now I'll come to a little tip as to what to do with the container that you have the egg in a moment. But in terms of doing this omelette, what you've got to do is keep it moving and keep the liquid that will congregate in the middle moving to the edges, and swirl it all nicely around. And just keep the edges from sticking. But what you want to do is get as much of the liquid off the top, so that it fills the edges. It also helps speed up the cooking of the whole omelette. I think we've just about, it's sliding nicely in the pan. Oops, I broke the edge a little bit, but no matter. Now, what we need to do with that, which is the dregs of the egg, and what a lot of people do wrong, is they'll rinse it in hot water. If you rinse egg in hot water, it sets and it becomes even more difficult to get off. What you have to do is rinse it in cold water. That will rinse the egg off, and that will make it a lot easier to do the final cleaning. Dead easy, but a lot of people miss it. It's cooking nicely, but I don't think I've beat the egg quite as well as I should because there's a lot of white showing in the omelette. But no matter, because both the white of the egg and the yolk of the egg are equally good to eat. So, as this is my dinner, I'm not complaining. Just always be sure to clean your kitchen stuff. At least give it a wipe down before you finish. May need a proper wash like that knife does. The wipe down pretty much covered it, but and then I need to clean that off a little bit. It's starting to look a little done, so I think, yeah, go on, I'll put some Parmesan style cheese. Probably get a better taste if you use real Parmesan, real Italian Parmesan should I say. But let's put a little Parmesan on top of that and just keep it cooking for a few more minutes to get that to melt. Then find where my plates live. A lot of people like to fold omelettes, but I actually like them merely served flat. And that's exactly what I'm doing with this one. This is the worst part of cooking, standing watching while it an omelette is not the sort of thing you can go away and type a few things into Google Plus on. Okay, I think that's about done. So we have the plate. Yeah, we've got that switched off. So now what you've got to do is carefully ease the omelette out onto the plate. And out of that we end up with a rather decent looking omelette. Now I think I'll put what shall I put on there? Needs a little dash of sauce, and I can't think exactly what I want to use. Let's put some of my well, we'll put some of my chilli sauce on if I can find where it is. This is just a supermarket sweet chili sauce. It's quite tasty and not too expensive. You can make your own. Where I'm typically of bottles, it's always a little bit of a pain to get out. Now, all we need now to finish it off is a touch of salt on the top. Actually, let's not do pepper. Let's grab a little cayenne, if I can find it, before the flipping omelette goes cold. No, let's do paprika because, well, I was going to do cayenne, but paprika came to hand first. So let's scatter a little paprika. Oops. Onto that. And there you have one rather neat and tasty sausage omelette.